Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hooked Gamer here. We're looking today at the Prehistoric Kingdom. This is an early access version. To be honest with you, I have just purchased it maybe a couple of hours ago, and I have went through the tutorial already. And then when I kind of rewatched it, I wasn't really happy with it. I really struggled. There was a lot of things that were kind of unclear. So it wouldn't be very fair for me to release anything like that. I felt very, very much noob to the game. Kind of struggled with I guess the tutorial. The tutorial itself is very kind of scripted, if that makes sense. It just kind of walks you through literally step by step to a point where you cannot click on anything else apart from what the tutorial tells you to click on. Now at the same time, there are no really highlights. So let's say, there's a guy that comes up and he says do this and do the other, and then the options don't really highlight to show me what I need to click on. So some of the things are still unclear to me. For some of the things I'm none the wiser. But I do wanna go through a tutorial again to kind of explain some of the things for some of you that perhaps have not seen the game the way I haven't before. There's some things here that I guess, yeah, to be very honest with you, it's the game doesn't really offer, from what I've noticed so far, anything new.
Hello? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hi! It's so good to finally meet you. I'm Nigel, your park supervisor and head of zoological developments here at Prehistoric Kingdom. Since our last park manager moved to the Americas division, this place has fallen into a bit of a state. Unfinished plans, neglected habitats, all telltale signs of a much-needed makeover. As I'm sure you know, our zoos are a little different, so it's perfectly normal to feel overwhelmed at first. After all, it's hard for most people to imagine what dinosaurs look like, let alone manage them. We're here to change that, and I reckon this will be second nature for you in no time. Right, first things first. I'm sure you're ready to meet our friend down there, so let's make sure you can look around. I'm sending some input controls to you now.
Alright, so the very basic control, WSD, EQ, and then
Great stuff. Let's
the
check some
wheel of the
auxiliary
mouse to
functions.
rotate.
Try enabling your light.
Okay, now the L. You can't
That's
really
why
see
we
it
don't
because the
like
game
fixed
has the
photography. Next, we'll get
day
you
and
on the
night.
move. I'd like you to look around the park for a bit and get comfortable with your surroundings. Feel free to mingle with the guests or enjoy some of the creatures on display. I'll check in with you soon.
So now this is a part of the game where we kind of need to just look around. Everything is locked, as you can see. None of the options are clickable. Here as well. This is clickable, but this is not for now. It's for later, basically. Um, yeah, you can see we have some dinosaurs here. They're Brachiosaurus, and yeah, this is the thing. So I don't know here from that pane that just showed up. What what kind of animal is this? I mean, yeah, it just does not say. Tessa wandering, and that's it. That's a bit silly. But if we hover over the mouse, it tells us what it is.
All right, I hope you're ready to get your hands dirty. To start, you'll need to investigate a welfare issue in the paddock from earlier. Caring for the animals should be your #1 priority here at Prehistoric Kingdom. If they're not happy, no one's happy. Select one of the animals in the habitat so we can take a look at them. Okay, so this is a Dryosaurus. This little fella's a small herbivore from the Jurassic, and it looks like their herd needs our help. When tackling a welfare issue like this one, you can expand headers inside the animal's info box to learn more about the problem. Try clicking on the sustenance and enrichment labels.
So sustenance gives us nutrition, hunger, thirst, and then enrichment. Now,
as you can see, it looks like our previous park manager took the America's job and ran without much consideration for the animals he left behind. While I call up the board members,
just
I'll
keep
need
talking.
you to care
It seems
for
that
everything.
from the
You can start by getting
we
their
cannot
food
pause them or
situation
anything.
sorted. Some enrichment too. If you get lost, there's an objective prompt on the left side of the screen. Good luck.
From this screen, the only thing that can be, as far as I can see, is the enrichment item that can be built. Now, what I do not kind of understand, I guess, is why do we have like a massive square, as you can see here with the lines. That's a bit of a known. Okay. So habitat needs. And then you can see here, that's the only thing, and it's very confusing that it lets you build it from here, and then for food you need to go here. It's just very inconsistent.
Great work getting the Dryosaur paddock up and running again. The board and I really appreciate you stepping up to get this place back on track. When you're ready, I'd like you to head over to the old construction site.
And this is what I was saying, none of the options are highlighted, so you kind of... they're not very obvious, if that makes sense. Like in other games, like a lot of games just highlight different things for you to see.
Next, we're going to get ready for a new attraction. I've already sorted the food and enrichment, but I'll need you to do the rest of the heavy lifting. Let's prepare the area by building a generator nearby.
As you can see now, this is highlighted. As long as you know what you're looking for, that's really the main thing. Okay, so now few things about rotating and placing objects. Okay, it is very clunky, very clunky. So if I hold either X or Z, it just rotates either into X to the left, Z to the right, and there's no snapping. So I mean, I can literally just place it anywhere here on top of the containers. There's also it's very similar to Planet Zoo. I mean, exactly in Planet Zoo, where you can, by holding shift, you can raise or lower the actual building or item.
Next up, I'd like you to build an animal nursery in that area there.
Oh, what's this? Oh wow, that's massive building. Yeah, I did not see this one. This is like a module, perhaps, to the nursery. And a prefab. Oh, I see. You can actually build one. Oh. Oh, I understand. Okay, that's interesting. So this is a prefab, and the other thing is an actual nursery. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, like that.
Nice
Okay.
job. Select the nursery and open the genetics lab from the pop-up menu.
Genetics lab, and
In case you haven't already realised, this is where the magic
this is the
happens.
only one we have.
Today, I'd like you to incubate a Torvosaurus.
Turbosaurus.
Quite a fearsome-looking fella, isn't it? In here, you can find everything you'd need to know about managing an animal. Exhibit requirements, social needs, diet, you name it. You can even change how an animal looks, assuming you've discovered all the genetic material. Here, try changing its appearance.
Rugged. Yeah, let's go with that.
Did you notice the species name changing? Some animals, like the Torvosaurus, have a handful of species to pick from, changing their needs, size, appearance, and even star rating. Once you're happy with your selection, press the Create button at the bottom.
Okay, I see. Taneri and Gurney. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this guy. I mean, this guy's cool as well. Very like a dragon-like. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm into dragons.
While we wait for our new dinosaur to incubate, we'd better go and prepare that new habitat. Secure fencing is of utmost importance, especially for a predator. Open the enclosures category and choose a fence type.
There's literally not a way of skipping this guy. We just need to wait for him to. 3. Oh yeah. Modern wood fence. I mean, yeah. Let's go with this. Oh yeah, so this is what I don't understand. So I mean, suddenly the game creates arches out of fence. So you need to literally right click to cancel, and then it'll allow you to continue. Again, as you can see, I was trying to look at it here, and there doesn't seem to be slopes. Yeah, it's linear. Anyway, I don't want to be too harsh about the game, because the game did prompt us at the very beginning during the kind of the menu. It tells you basically that it's in early access, that there's a lot of bugs and things like that. Now let's take a look at placing Dakota. Now, what I think, and this is what I wanted to say before, that the game is kind of like in between Planet Zoo and Jurassic Evolution, and I think that it's kind of getting there, but it's very far away from either of those two games, if that makes sense. And I will now show you what I mean exactly. So I don't know if anyone has played Jurassic Evolution. I haven't played the second one, but I have played the first one. So when you're releasing an animal, there's like a kind of a cutscene, and of as well as that, it doesn't. I mean, you need to kind of place it next to a some sort of an exhibit. You cannot just have it somewhere in the forest, and then, because look, I mean, I can literally release it, and now I have the animal, and I can just place it anywhere. Like, it's very it's too simple. It's too simple. But the animals are well animated. Some animals are not that well detailed, but they're well animated. There is a lot of variety as well, from what I see. Yeah, but we need water, so it now gives us. So we need a shelter. Shelter is very basic, it seems. Foliage and water. Okay, So water is quite... It's not a great system, but I have to place it here. I just wanna... Yeah, no, just make it slightly deeper. Because they do like swimming. So that looks good, and then it's quite big as well, which I wanted because the enclosure itself is quite big. And then it's foliage. Now foliage I find difficult because when you go to nature, so basically it tells you that I don't really understand this. So I mean, normally green is go, as in yes, wanted, whatever. Red is not wanted whatsoever. Now I don't understand why would we be told temperate is red, as in, or maybe it's red because there isn't enough of it, or is it red that it does not want it to be here? So it's very unclear, very, very unclear. But at the same time, why the other ones aren't red, if that makes sense. It's just very strange. Okay, so we definitely want scrubland. Maybe this? Well, let's give that a go. I mean, we're not losing. Okay, well, whatever. This guy now, and as you can see, it just closed for us, so we'll never know.
By clicking on the perimeter fencing. Go on, give it a try. The higher that exhibit scores,
yeah, I guess
the
it's
more
fine.
likely our visitors are to donate to the habitat. As you can see, though, visibility isn't too great. There must be something we could build.
Guys, there's also no snapping here, so you need to kind of rotate the items and then raise them. So let's say I cannot place them. Let me just show you what I mean. So it by default it's on the ground, but I cannot place it. You can see here. I cannot. I have to raise it by holding shift. So that's not great. And I mean, this is done on Unity, so there's a lot that can be done here. A lot for sure. I don't think that the game has a release date yet, so I guess it's gonna be a long time.
Are able to see significantly further into an exhibit. The more visibility coverage, the better. Speaking of visitors, we should make sure the viewing area has sufficient guest facilities.
Yeah, so this is what happened to me in the last episode that I've recorded and I've deleted. So when I've placed this over there, it seems that some of the people that are walking over here got kind of caught in it. And basically what's happened is that the entire everyone in the zoo, whatever you want to call it, would, or maybe here. Oh yeah, that's here. Okay, that makes sense. Everyone in the zoo had basically then froze. Like literally, they were walking around in circles, if that makes sense. Or in the same place. Okay, so we want to place this somehow like here. Yeah. Again, it's not snapping. So it's just quite fiddly. Yeah, let's just do it that way. Okay, yeah, that looks fine, I guess. I wish things snapped. And what's this? Oh yeah, this one's I don't know, is it here? I guess. Kind of place to sit and things. Yeah, I wish there was snapping. Oh yeah, there is angle snap. Okay. Okay, I see. But that's... So basically what happens is that if I press Z, it just then rotates it by whatever the angle. Okay, not necessarily snapping to the surface and things, unless... No. Yeah, okay. So let's just have this guy perhaps this way.
Superb. That will keep them both well fed and entertained. All that's left is to connect the paths and let guests find our latest attractions. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
As you can see now, another thing has unlocked.
Take a look at that. The park's star rating has increased.
The tutorial is very
Kingdom is doing,
noobish. Connect a path, place a building. It's a bit...
guest satisfaction numbers that high in a long time. You're a natural. Let's try visiting the animals page. As I suspected, everyone in the park seems to be doing great. However,
this is the part now where he's asking for things and they just complete by themselves. So I guess let's just take a look at some of the animals. There's a lot of those.
Excavations, we should have a dig site ready to go in Siberia.
Yeah, and I can't even click on anything because he's talking. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually happy that I've re-recorded this and I'm doing this for the second time because this took me such a long time to find where this is because we're being asked for a world map. Now, you would think that this means a world map. No, it does not. It means a park map. World map is hidden, and it's hidden in a place that I took me forever to find out. Everything else is finance, statistics, research, you know, whatever. But we need to go into management, then to very similar to what they have in the Jurassic Evolution, dig sites or whatever, and then go here, where you know, whichever is unlocked basically. I think also this is bugged out because, as you can see, we've clicked it and there's no progression, as in literally that's it. It just, nothing happens. Like, you can't click on anything, but this guy should come up in a moment. Kind of to ask us for things or whatever. If we'll click it, we're supposed to visit the dig site. No.
Great. Let's head back to the nursery and get started on those mammoths.
That's why I'm saying it's just very scripted. Okay, so the mammoth is here and we need 5. So what we're gonna do is have 5 males. Maybe let's do this. 2 males like this. 1 male like that. Glacial. 1 female like that. And 1 female like this. Perfect.
While they're incubating, we should prepare their new home. There's a paddock ready nearby, but it's filthy from housing a previous occupant. First, let's correct those feeders. Set up one to stock plants and the other to stock fruit.
They want us to do it here. Obviously, this is prepared. This again is not very intuitive. You need to edit the group. Oh no, sorry. You need to click on this. And where is it? Why is this like that? Yeah. Click here and then it'll allow me. So one vegetation and the other one. I don't understand why they're grouped. I mean, it's kind of unnecessary. Exit. And this is fruit. Perfect.
If animals aren't eating high quality food, low nutrition could lead to weak immune systems and excess animal waste. Looking at the state of this paddock, it appears the previous park manager wasn't particularly mindful of that. Feces, scat, however you wish to refer to it, will always be something we need to manage. I know it's not exactly what you signed up for, but we need to get all that dung removed. And well, only one of us is out in the park. So...
Right. So we need to remove the dung. That costed 100 or 1100,000, whatever it was.
You'll need help from some teensy tiny employees, dung beetles. Their nests are essential in automating the disposal of feces. So let's put a few in now.
This is actually the best part of the game. Well, I have not seen it in any other game. Basically, it's the cockroach, wherever they are.
I think that just about does it. The paddock looks cool, pardon the pun.
So this is very cool. Look at this guy go.
Tip-top condition. Now, if you wouldn't mind doing the honors, I believe we're due for some arrivals.
Now again, look at this. So you can select them all, and it says release 5 animals, but you have to place them separately.
There they are. Mammoths primigenius, trumpeting in the snow for the first time in nearly 4,000 years. There's something distinctly beautiful about Ice Age megafauna. Their ability to thrive in the harshest conditions is something I believe we should all strive to admire. Today you've helped give something back, not just to our park, but to the world. Sounds like that will be for me. We're all done here for today, but I'm really glad to know the park will be in safe hands. From now on, it's all up to you. Talk soon.
So I think when it comes to a mammoth, because of their kind of fur, I think that's very challenging for any developer or designer to actually do this. But they've done it quite well. Maybe not as well, let's say, as in Planet Zoo, the level of detail, but it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's just take a look at the other. Yeah, you can see here. I mean, it's almost like it's so pixelated and things. You can, yeah. So this is what I was saying, that the level of detail on some of the animals isn't that very good. Yeah, so the tutorial has ended. There's few things I think in this exhibit that are not quite good. Yeah, you can see the welfare is 8 for some reason. Let's just see. Yeah, so habitat, crowding is fine. So I think there's just too much forest as far as I understand this. I think so. So let's click this. And let's remove the trees. Let's just do... Oh! Wait. It's supposed to be removal. Okay. Oh, yes, okay. So there were... Okay, I see. I think I understand. And now we need to remove some of this. Yeah. And then... Oh, wow, okay. So they really don't like too much green. It's completely bare, apart from a couple of trees here and there. So I think what we're gonna do is we remove it all. And maybe if we'll just have a couple here and a couple there. Not removal. Yeah. That looks better. Kind of more natural. And they don't like that much water. So we're gonna remove some of it. Oh. There you go. Plenty. And now the exhibit is at 100%. Okay. Okay, so I think I got a hang of it now. So that was quite cool. Actually, when you think of it. Let's just take a look at this exhibit. It's at 90, not too bad. Yeah, we'll clean it. Let's just see what's going on here. Where's the animal? He's lying here. Okay, so he actually doesn't like temperate. So basically what we need to do is to highlight temperate. Just this. And remove. And then let's remove. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That removed them all. Right. Well then. And then what we need to go with is scrubland, I believe. And let's just make the brush smaller. Yeah. Just some by the water. Kind of here as well. Yeah, looks good. And plenty water as well. So now the nature is great. The exhibit and whatever is at 100. Okay, now he's got the blood pumpkins and we need to move them. Because... Oh, who's this? Huh? Well, how did they get in here? Well, you, sir, look like a dinner. And there's another person here. Okay, well then. Oh yeah, look. He's like, no, I'm okay. Right, well then dinner just is going home. So yeah, the game warns you about the bugs. That's definitely one of them. The guy would where are you going, ma'am? Please go home. She's like just chilling. The dinosaur is just like, yeah, hello everyone. Welcome. That's so funny. One thing that kind of bugs me is that there is no guests counter. There's no number at all that I can see. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, visibility 100%. Very clean. Okay, so adults pay $1,000. Okay, wow. Yeah. Ticket satisfaction 10. There's literally just no one here. Yeah, it's not the best. We've no staff or nothing. I don't know if they're... I don't know if there's even like a button for staff. I mean, there should be. Palopedia. Right. Oh. He's just wandering now. So social 100, okay. So he likes to be alone. Okay. Well, we would want to have him shelter space. Yeah. I mean, I would love to have another person or another dinosaur here. Oh, they're all unlocked. But let's get another one. Yeah, the gemstone, a female. Very good. They incubate very fast as well. As you can see, she's done. So that's not very good either. Yeah, so literally 2 is the maximum you can ever have. Because it's a male and a female. I mean, if there can... What do we do with them? Can we sell them or can we do something? It'll be interesting to find out. And I mean, the amount of people suddenly. That's actually very funny. The shop here, there's no one there, so they're just coming and going. I mean, can you not see it from afar? That's very funny. Prefabs, yeah. Oh, enclosure. There's no staff. There's just no staff. This tutorial just does not deal with staff, I guess. But let's just see them. Okay, yeah. So the biome here isn't ideal for all these guys. 90%, I guess. What about this guy? Oh yeah, he doesn't like these trees. Temperate. And scrubland. Okay, so these the most coastal. Yeah. There's a lot of them. Heal. Terminate. There's no way to... I don't... Obviously, like, this isn't a Planet Zoo to be releasing anything, but I would have thought we could sell them or something. Yeah. And look at the amount of... I mean, this is crazy. 36,000. Yeah, we want to be... And again, I don't see money. Maybe... Yeah, oh, okay. It's infinite. Or infinite, yeah. Okay. Excavations. Okay, yeah. So... We're still excavating something? Yeah, looks not bad for early access. The game doesn't seem to have a release date yet, so it's hard to know. But this is quite cool actually. Yeah, I like that. Look at how massive they are. But my favorite were always kind of Diplodocs and all of them. And this is, oh yeah, I don't check it that way. Brachiosaurus, yeah. They are just so cool. Massive. I never really liked the smaller ones that much, to be honest. These I do like also. I've never heard of Turvosaurus. But yeah, the kind of very big ones. The very big ones are also very cool. Always have been my favorites very much. Yeah. And it's cool. I don't know if why is welfare so low? Because oh yeah, frozen fruit block and hunger. He's hungry. Yeah, well, Oh, yes. Eat some food. He'll probably eat the whole thing. Yeah. This looks very well. The only thing I guess would be needed is, where is this from here? These things. Oh, that's massive. Oh, that's actually very cool. I do like that, sir. So let's build like a little gallery or something here. Oh yeah. Yeah, like this is very cool. Very, very cool. It's just not the right way. That's okay. I mean, I guess we can just place it that way. Yeah, that's very cool. And then let's just have a couple of these so people can kind of look. They're very close anyway. I mean, surely they would have been able to escape. Yeah. Not too many people there, but quite a few here. Maybe some of the binoculars here as well. I pressed the wrong thing. Ah, come on. Yeah, I really wish that there was a snap tool for to surface like that. Track animal. So enclosure. Yeah. 30,000. Crazy amount of money. For dung, and then here. Oh yeah, these are clean. Welfare is, let's just see, nature. Too many trees, I think. Or what? Yeah, too many trees. So let's just remove some. Yeah, it's good now. Perfect. Looks good. Righty ho. I'm actually very happy. I've recorded the re-recorded it. Because yeah, it went much smoother this time for me than it did the first time round. I was really struggling to kind of find things, and it was not a good episode at all. So I'm happy I've re-recorded it. Guys, if you could, if there's anyone that has already played it or has any sort of feedback or tips or any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. I will be definitely continuing the game. I'm kind of looking to see what else is there. Make comparisons to other games, because obviously this is a you can clearly say that the game was based on the Jurassic evolution and the Planet Zoo. Therefore, I am kind of concerned in a way that maybe this game won't really be introducing anything new here, apart from just being yet another game of this type. But let's see. Let's not say anything just yet, I guess, because obviously we have not seen too much of it. Oh yeah, what's happening here? Are they? He's a male. Oh no, two males. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen. But I wonder if they do breed, because or the breeding is only in the thingy, in the incubator or something. 11 years. As in, right, okay. Well, anyhow, we'll find out as we go. People are coming in. Money isn't an issue because we've infinite amount of it, so that's fine. We'll check other things because there's day and night kind of modes and things like that, and something else, weather mode as well. So it'll be good to use them all. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope I will see you in the next one. Take care and stay hooked.